The skies are finally clearing up after a light rainfall most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us.
49 degrees, man. I wish it was 49 degrees here right now. I don't know about you guys, but the heat has been kicking up like crazy recently. Constantly like in the high 80s and 90s. Not a fan of that. It's been very hot, and I'm not a fan of the heat. The heat and me are not we're not friends. I'm liking the vibe of this early on. I mean, this is very early to say, but I like this music. It's a chill vibe already. Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you go. I'm not down in desperation. For the cold, me too, absolutely. Like I constantly have a fan on in my room, 24/7. I mean, it's off for streams and stuff, but always gotta have a fan. Also, just kind of like the white noise of it. I feel like I've just gotten used to the white noise at this point as well. So I'm gonna assume this is us. I don't know who us is, but this I guess this is us. This is we. We are him, and he is me. And I don't know what we're doing, but we'll find out. Yeah, like I said, since last time I streamed was Monday. Hopefully, you guys' weeks have been fun, the weekends, and all that. Hopefully, you guys have had a good week since the last time. Um, I haven't really done too much. I did buy a couple of new movies. For those of you that don't know, I'm big into physical media, and I over the
Time to kill
past
before the funeral.
few years, I've been getting a lot of horror movies, and Bloody Disgusting has released some new steel books for horror movies, and I picked up two of those. I did before that. I picked up Coraline, the steel book, but the two Bloody Disgusting ones I picked up Leatherface from 2017 and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D. Um, those are two movies that I don't necessarily enjoy out of the franchise. They're not my favorites, but
This
I didn't
place
have
was
them,
always one for
so
decisions.
had to put them in
Somewhere
the
for things to
collection.
fall apart.
And the steelbooks are always really cool. So,
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Sam, okay, Sam, okay. So we're fixing to go to a funeral. He said. So already off to positive, happy vibes. I can see.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big. I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things. I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick. My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares. You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
There's no way. No way we're getting a bot giving us the best viewers. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. The best viewers are already here right now. Alright. Got that out of the way in a way. Emergency
I get the
phone.
feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here. Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
When hunting, carry with you any and all required permits and license. Do not hunt while under the influence of alcohol. Hunting is forbidden between half an hour after sunset and half an hour before sunrise.
Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
Who's she?
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
Curious what happened between Sam and Nick here, because they had a falling out. Guess we're obviously gonna learn as this goes through.
There seems to be something here.
A&S? Is the S for Sam?
Scarring a tree to write down their initials. Always seemed twisted to me.
Okay, so it's not us. Okay, it's not Sam.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it. I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
A sandwich in there for a week is wild, man. This is a pretty nice looking game. I think this game came out in 2020? Maybe 2022, something like that. It's a PS4 game. I know that
I used
at
to
least.
love looking at
I think
Basswood
2020
from up
was
here.
the year that it came out.
It gave me perspective. Until that day.
We're getting some wild stuff going on. This is the part that intrigued me about
Why can't the real world be as
the
clear
trailer.
and peaceful as my own mind? Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
Very trippy. Very trippy. Going back 1 second to the movies that I got. I know I'm kind of backtracking on my conversations here. One of the ones I wanted to get that they didn't have is they didn't have the Your Next movie. And if no one's ever seen Your Next, the horror movie, definitely I'd say watch it. Sit down and watch it with some friends. It's a very wild movie. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while, so but I remember thinking it was kind of crazy the first time I saw it. Yeah, I can't remember which they had. I know they had the 2 Texas Chainsaws, and then a couple other steelbooks there. Oh, the Return of the Living Dead was a steelbook. That wasn't a Bloody Disgusting one, but that was just a separate one. That was really cool. They had Beetlejuice on 4K as well. Is it a Pac-Man arcade machine? It is. What the hell?
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little Girl Scout father? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
Just let it shoot again. Okay.
I've been meaning to ask you.
It just replays the same
Don't
thing.
freak
So
out.
is this Nick?
Would you be my little Girl Scout father? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
This is Anna. She works reloads. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others, even in me.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
Oh yeah, there's a huge difference from being heard and actually listening, so...
Come on, Anna, look at this.
I'm really curious how this element of
Someone skinny dipping?
whatever this, like, in mind world this
You're
is
really
going to
gonna
be
see
used in the
this?
game. Like, I'm curious of, like, how this is going to help
I
us
can't even see.
with
Something's
certain
blocking it.
scenarios.
Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay,
Yeah,
the silence
definitely
is
not the,
keep us
definitely not the
now.
look or reaction you want to
Anna.
get.
Please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
A blast from the past is the trophy we just got. Not a very happy, not really a lot of happy things to remember
We weren't
there, huh?
happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Read our new journal entry. So we got Anna, Sam, and Nick. So that is Nick, like we thought. Nick's been my friend since we were kids, and my only friend. I ghosted him 2 years ago when I left Basswood, and now he's ghosting me by being dead. That's wild. Okay. Nah. Anna, the one that got away. Would my life be different had she said yes? Seeing her again, that's going to be hard. Yet part of me is looking forward to it. The rest of me wants to turn around and leave now. Sam, I left Basswood 2 years ago to run away from a job at a small-time newspaper, a town full of angry people, and a failed relationship. I didn't glance back. Now I'm going home to attend my best friend's funeral. What could be more fun than facing all your past mistakes at your friend's graveside, right? Dude, yeah, this sounds so great. So great. Let's say show friend stats. Oh, this is just like okay. So yeah, Sam, we're not having a great
Missed the
time.
funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
Well, that's just tough, man.
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Yeah, I could definitely see how someone wouldn't want to go back to this town and, you know, like, kind of face everything. But I feel like, you know, is, you know, corny, maybe not corny, just, I guess, overused, or I guess the line would be is, like, it'd be better to face it than to just, like, always let that, you know, haunt over you. Nick won't care. I'm almost there, I'll say.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
I think we need to go. Like I said, it's not something you would want, you know, on your shoulders for the rest of your life. Who's your best friend? You said your best friend. So even if you did let him down in some way, I think, you know, we have to go. Miners Haven parking lot. All right. Nick's daughter. Can't imagine what she's going through. Does she recognize us? Does she know us? Or does she remember us, I should say, I guess?
Yuli, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
So...
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah,
Right.
Sam, it seems like you let a lot of people down, man. Really, it really messed things up. Messed things up here, huh?
I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's
car accident,
wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
So you think there's some
What's
foul
your
play
father's
involved,
death
huh?
to mean something. But where does that lead?
Who is this that's, like,
What
talking
if it
to
leads
us?
to the truth? That could change everything. An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation? A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself. This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least
She's like
leave the
frozen
kid
in
out
this
of
moment,
it.
so she can't
Be
hear any of
cruel to
this.
lead her on.
None of this is
Friends
being
don't
heard
lie
by
to
her.
each other,
He can't, like,
even if it means
this is
disappointing
all in
her
his
again.
head.
It's your call.
Promise to look into it? Or keep her out of it? I gotta look into it, right? I can't, I mean, if she thinks that there's some way that, like, there's foul play involved, yeah.
Okay. I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too.
I couldn't live with
I
myself
might just
if
be,
I thought
don't
something,
know, crazy or something.
you know,
But
went wrong like
You
that.
wanna
Like,
know for
I'd
sure?
have to
I
get to
get
the
it.
bottom of it.
thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
There's the pack. That's the memory that we saw because he wanted us to be the godfather to his child when he was playing on the Pac-Man machine. Now we got to go make everything right again. What could possibly go wrong in this? We go, like you said, poking around in things that aren't our business, but I mean, they kind of are our business. It's our friends, so you know. Joan, of all people I hurt when I left Basswood, Joan is the one who least deserved it. She was just a kid and my goddaughter. But it's a tough job to be a lonely kid's only friend. I couldn't hack it. Now that her dad died, things aren't going to get any easier for her. Angry, hurt, stubborn, hard to believe Joan was the one who nicknamed me Muley. Not that I'm looking for an excuse. I made a promise to a child that will break her heart, whether I keep it or not. What if she's right about her father said? Um, what will that do to her? And what if I can't give her the answers she's hoping for? Because we gotta hope. We gotta hope that we can. The same town, the same doubts and contradictions. Face it or escape it. This time I made a different decision. The temptations to embark on another doomed investigation leading to nothing but pain was too strong to resist. Am I doing this for Joan, for Nick, or for myself? A little bit of, I think a little bit of everything, you know. Bittersweet to see your own name carved into a tree. Oh, so it was, yeah, it was Anna and Sam. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, yeah. But I figured he would have like remembered it. You know, if it was him. It was her idea to carve your initials into a tree. That was before, well, you know the rest. You came up here one night with her by your side. It was late, and you were about to head back when Anna said she wanted to show you something. She said she had scratched your initials into the tree, then drew a heart around them. What are you, 12? You scoffed. She took your hand and made you retrace the grooves into the wood with your finger. When you were 12, she said, and you're in love for the first time. It's what you'll, it's what you'll compare to. It's what you'll compare the rest of your life to, forever. Yeah, and now he's going back and he's just reliving all
Might
these
as well talk to
memories.
Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
I will say another thing I like that I like about these kind of games and this, like, you know, a lot of these like story-based kind of games, like it's always like in a small town. I do like the small town vibes of these games.
A little late to turn back. I might as well see it through.
I wasn't going to turn back. I was just getting a view of the area. I do like the small town vibes of these games. So, just makes everything feel, you know, closer, I guess.
One of Nick's favorite matchups. Might be the first game he'll miss. That smile she had when I gave it to her. She could barely get on it back then.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me.
Former boss, you say?
Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you. Even if I wish the circumstances.
Ah, come on, man, give him a hug. What's it gonna hurt us?
We need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
What's it gonna hurt, man? Been 2 years, bro. It won't kill us.
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
Oh.
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really.
What's up with Anna? What's up with Anna? Why should we talk to her? I mean, there's definitely a few reasons why, but you know. See if there's anything else I can. Oh, I can look at the newspaper. Don't mind if I do.
I haven't read an issue of this paper since I left. I wonder how they've been doing without me.
How have they been doing without me? Earlier this week, our dear colleague Nick Waldron passed away in a tragic car accident. He'll be set to rest tomorrow at Heaven's Gate Cemetery before his family, friends, and co-workers share a drink at the Coal Miners' Haven to honor the memory of a dearly departed friend. Longtime readers will no doubt recognize his name, as there have been days when it was byline in over half of the articles littering the plucky paper. Nick was loved by his family and colleagues. He is survived by his daughter Joan and his ex-wife Kathy.
Must have been a hard issue to write.
So people really like Nick. Nick seemed like he was a good guy and everything. I mean, so I want to know why me and him just didn't. What happened? How we let him down exactly? My old boss at the paper, I'd say he taught me everything I know, but given my track record, that wouldn't be much of a compliment. I always thought Walter was the decent sort, the rare breed who truly believes his job is to serve the community. Seeing the old Joker was nicer than I expected. You don't often make it to the front page of a newspaper with good news, not even a Basswood car crash. Walter did get a job on the obituary. All right, well,
I'm not ready for this.
guess we're going in. This is where I'm assuming we're going to see Anna again, so. It's now or never, right, Sam? It's not going to be a fun time, but we're going to have to do it anyways. Awkward conversations, here we go.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right?
We're not gonna get into any
You
confrontations.
are.
Not
Well,
not during.
Nick's memory only goes so far.
Some people don't like us. It
That's what I
seems.
thought.
Okay, buddy. All right, buddy. You're lucky I don't get the option to go back.
Come on, it ain't worth it. Making friends already, I see.
That's what we do, huh?
Been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I just walked in here, man.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
All right,
I
man.
think it's
Well,
time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right? Declan lacks subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I've missed that.
Old-timers in general already don't like me, and the article just made it worse.
Hey, Sam, why don't you drink to Nick on the other side of the bar?
all right, buddy. Didn't want to talk to you anyways.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
I feel like you could have, you know, went about that a little nicer.
I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Hey, at least not everyone hates us, you know?
But no more than 3,000 milligrams.
I thought it was 4,000.
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
That's what crooked pharmacists want you to do.
All right, I believe it just said this place was called the Mind Palace, so I don't really know if that's what we're calling it. I guess that's what we're calling it, the Mind Palace. Where we can go back and see and play out these memories.
Daddy, 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 open your eyes and wake up.
Oh, there's gonna be a memory this man does not want to have to see again. Bro does not want to relive all this again.
Something for you that's gonna make you smile all day. Daddy, 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 Daddy.
I hope this music doesn't get copyrighted. Hopefully it just gets me. There's been like 2 songs that have already played, so fingers crossed for that. You never know. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
So, Daddy, 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 sit yourself down.
It's really got to be a blessing and a curse to be able to replay these in your mind like this, like so vividly. I feel like that would be great and the worst thing imaginable.
Nick and
you know?
I spent so much money on this machine. Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic. Pretty courageous of him to try his luck in Basswood, given the state of things. There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard. Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
it's been too long, Kathy.
Has it? Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
But I'll try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Man, it's I don't I get, you know, like, I don't know, man. It's just, I just feel like, you know, it shouldn't be that big of a deal that he left town. You know, I mean, I know there's a lot of people that, like, I guess that would like this enough, but I feel like people are like, yeah, you know, you betrayed us because you left town, you know, and, you know, your best friend's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they're being a little hard on the guy right now, especially now of all times, you know.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path.
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You'll probably save some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... it feels like the...
Dude, whoever voices
Dad,
Nick in this has like a
what's the point of getting married?
super deep voice.
It's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
And we show her we did, and it didn't really work out for us, huh?
If you need anything but my arcade secrets, those I'll take to the grave.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. Happier times. Bug was so small back then. Those two were a great team. He was more her best friend than a dad. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood. Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
That wasn't the reason I left town.
Oh, you think it was that girl of yours? You left because the town hated your guts.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you've been.
Yeah, like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us,
I mean, once again,
people
it's like
actually
it's like you just said you wouldn't care. I mean, why should I give you the time of the day, man? Is that Anna? Is she gonna sing?
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
God, this game really knows how to just, fill you with a whole bunch of fun vibes, huh? Let's look at our journal first before we do this. And check out the few other things we can check out. So we got a few other characters here that we can look at, like Joel. All the miners in Basswood lost their jobs when the mines closed. I know better than to provoke them. Fair enough. Declan's a local law enforcement. I vaguely remember him from school. He used to get in fights a lot, usually to protect smaller kids. No one was surprised that he became a cop. Kathy and Nick married young and divorced quickly. I'm not sure she ever really liked me, though I was her daughter's godfather, or maybe that just made things worse. Dennis, we don't like Dennis, and this is kind of a douche. And this is the it guy at the paper I used to work for. I remember him as the bitter and mean-spirited guy, a loner with not many friends in Basswood. So am I, but it doesn't mean we're kindred spirits. Hugh is new in town, but it seems like he knows how to fit in. Then again, as the town pharmacist, fitting in is part of his job. Still, it's decent of him to have come to Nick's wake. Tara, the office administrator at Basswood Jungle, is the proverbial weird coworker. She likes everyone and everything: dinosaurs, romance novels, TV conspiracy theories, rice, cookies, unusual street names, you name it. She talk about it for hours.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
All right, let's see how this conversation goes. This will be a big
Hannah?
one.
Sam! I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
I won't lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
A desire to open old wounds. The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or two, 5 if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Yuki, welcome in. How's it going? What is this game? Looks hella nice and cozy. This is Don't Nod's Twin Mirror. It's Don't Nod. You know they helped work on the Life is Strange games as well, and it's definitely in that vein of those games. It's story based. You know, choose your own choices kind of game. And so far, it's really good. I got it on sale. I think it's still on sale um, right now as we speak. I think I got it for like $8. I think it was on sale for. But yeah, I got it just literally the other day, and I wanted to check it out for a while because it interested me. And it's got some mixed reviews, but I you know the best way to figure out if you like a game or not is to just check it out yourself. Yuki, thank you for 22 months. That is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. I really
I
appreciate that.
understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your
I did
dad's...
not mean to pin this
Joe,
message.
He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly
Over
supportive.
clicking the wrong thing.
It
There
wasn't
we go.
just
Didn't
him.
mean to click that. It's trying
Nick
to
thought
snooze
Luis was
the ad.
He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
But you and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago. He never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something.
That's tough.
You two had been so close.
That's tough to learn. Yuki, nice. I actually wanted to play a game like this, and so for a while now, might get into one of them after Space Marines and a bit of Tekken and Overwatch, of course. Yeah, these are I really love these story-based games like the Heavy Rains, the Life is Stranges. You know, any kind of even like the Telltale games or just these Don't Nod games. I really enjoy it, and I know Don't Nod is working on another game called Lost Records Bloomin' Rage, which is coming out next year. That if you like Life is Strange, definitely look into that one because it's very similar, and I can't wait to play that one. And we're also going to be playing, you know, the new Life is Strange in October when that comes out. So very very fun games coming out. I'm excited to check out.
Ah, that's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either.
I'm very interested in this person that's in my head, like this like inner voice, because it's not me that's talking to me, it's someone else that's like my inner voice talking to me, like a whole person, a whole character that only I can see and hear.
I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I want to do it alone.
Okay, that's fair.
That stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Yeah, I agree, Yuki. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on in this game, and
Or 3, and then I'll go.
the game's really hinting at the person that passed here, Nick, who was our best friend, that there might have been some foul play involved, and maybe someone might have been involved in his car accident. So it seems like we got a little bit of an investigation going on our hands, which I always like a good mystery, good investigation. So I'm really curious as how that might play out.
Mr. Hitz, good to see you. My condolences for your friend. Coming back in town must not have been easy. Officer Stevenson was telling me about your little welcoming committee.
It's all right. Declan saved the day.
We just don't want any troubles here. Not from you, not from anyone.
Don't worry, I won't stay in town long enough for that. Declan, Bess, have a good night.
You too, Sam.
I don't want them to know that I'm going to be poking around and all this stuff. They just start playing this today. Yeah, this is their first time hopping on the game. This is the only thing that I checked out of this is on, like, when you obviously buy a game on PlayStation, there's like a little trailer that they show and a couple of the screenshots. That's all that I've seen about this game. And then I looked up the reviews, and people were very mixed on it, which made me want to check it out even more, because some people didn't like it and some people really liked it. So I was like, that's really interesting to me. So I just wanted to check it out more because of that, because I think it's always fun.
Some people can play this game drunk. Anna was best at 3 beers.
Forming your own opinion on something like this. So, and it like I said, it gave me very big Heavy Rain vibes. So
You'd think a kid at a bar would stand out more. Walter can be overwhelming at times.
I didn't know you read Dickens.
But he means well.
Not really. You just quoted him a couple of times, and I thought it sounded good.
It does look tempting.
Then you should read Great Expectations. It's a masterpiece, plain and simple.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a...
always good to see some underrated games. They might be a hidden gem. Yeah, that's definitely the reason I wanted to check it out the most. It's like, because even though some people might not have liked it, everyone likes things differently. So I definitely wanted to check it out for myself, because there's definitely been things where people have really enjoyed them and then I've hated them, or vice versa, where I've really enjoyed things and then people have hated it. So who knows? I might really like this game, or I might hate it. I might just be in the middle. You never know. Drunk as a skunk. Yeah.
Spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink.
You all know those skunks getting drunk out there. Everyone knows about that.
Dear
Yeah.
Nicholas.
To Nick.
Yeah, he'd been coming in.
Looked like we were
lately.
drinking like
Sat right
straight up
there.
orange juice right then, man.
Dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
I don't know. I hadn't spoken to him in almost 2 years. I cut this whole town out of my life, and now it's like I'm a stranger.
This place is in your blood. It's like an old glove. You have to give it time. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed.
Bro just appeared out of nowhere in the background. Did you catch that?
There's another world. He lives in bliss. If there is none,
Those guys
he
superpowers.
made the best of this.
Burns. That from your
I caught you there, dude. I caught you there with your
know
soul
Robert
patch right there, man. I
Burns.
seen you just
And no, just something
appear
to
out of
keep on
nowhere.
hand for toasts.
Oh, it's a good choice. And sorry about
Yeah.
that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
I'm the one dwelling on these things.
Wakes get sad. Very sad. Death and drinking is a heady brew.
Still, I'm showing jealousy for a dead man. Not the best look.
Some would say being honest with yourself is the only way to honor friends. How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who can prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
A toast.
To Nick. He was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Once again, that just looks like really thick orange juice.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose his
I wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
I also just keep on noticing every time we like go to a different scene, our glasses are full again. We got full glass. Every we take a drink, our glasses are right back to being full. Yeah, Kathy was harsh. Yeah, Declan. Yeah.
Declan sure came at her with both barrels.
Yeah, every time, like it was like half full just a second ago, and like see, look, it's half. It's some of it's drinking there. If it goes back to full again, I'm gonna notice. I'll notice. Well, now we're drinking a lot, though, so that's different. But like the other times, like it would just go like right back to full again. Oh, we're getting more now. See, now we're actually getting a full. This is not good. We should not be doing this. I did not agree to this. Well, that's like 3 right there, dude.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish.
There's no there's no going back
You
now.
got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back.
This is really weird, but also interesting.
It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh? Hey, I didn't ask for you to be here. To come back. I couldn't let you miss this. You just showed up. You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in. That's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
Us doing something stupid? No. No, come on. When would I ever? Yeah. Made a few mistakes. Maybe like 3 or 4 mistakes.
Stay out.
Just a couple.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Gaunt man, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Labor Day. I am. I'm doing all right.
Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
Why are you watching Happening? Gaunt man, I can explain. It was Yuki's idea. I can no. I can explain. It's just so bright. Yeah, it is super bright outside. I can't even see out there.
Oh, my head. How many of these did I take? God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple. Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
Yuki's fault, God.
Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud.
What do we got in the fridge? What do we got?
Please let there be water.
No water. We got snacks?
Nope, no food. I'll just throw it all up. No more beer. I need water. No water, of course.
Burger man, welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
At least it won't take me long to get my things. I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
Man, I love looking in the mirror and I just see a 360p version of myself with all the pixels. I really love that. I really love when the quality of my mirror just goes down like that.
I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
Yeah, where did I put my shirt? Oh, is that blood? What did we do, man? We made some bad mistakes, huh? It's the twin mirror after all. Ain't no way you ain't no way.
Where did I get this? What did I do?
What mistakes did we make now, dude? Dun 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 dun. What is going on right now, man? What the hell?
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus. find the way to calm down.
What's the way to calm down? Is there a certain one of these I should go through, or no? Like this one? Or just avoid all of them? Okay, I think
Sam,
I think
focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Which one do I know? How do I know which one's going to be the right one? Am I hitting the edge right there, or am I getting caught? Like, I don't know. I feel like things are only just getting worse for us here. Let's go through this one. No. Okay, this might take us a minute, guys.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Should we just try every single door? Like, I don't know exactly if that's the right move. I can't turn in time. Like, the turning is really is slow. Like, the way that you move around in this, I can't like really turn in time at that either. So I'm a little bit. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I can't get this timing down.
Sam, focus. You have
The
to
turning
find the right
turning
door.
is so slow.
You need to steady yourself.
I think we're getting caught here. What is this?
Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear.
Are we okay? Was this supposed to happen? I think we're good. Maybe, possibly. Besides a fire on the railroads the other day? Yeah, that's that's not good.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
Okay. This is very bizarre. Very bizarre.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. Hide. It's never happened. You're far away. Don't think. Just go. As far, as fast as I can. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. Hide. It's never happened.
You get a mass stabbing in town, not far. Good thing I wasn't. Yeah, very good thing. Very good thing.
No, that's just pretending nothing is wrong. I've done that.
That's definitely scary to hear.
If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. Answers. Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers. I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing. Not all answers are worth knowing.
I think
just
we
run from
definitely,
whatever this is.
yeah, I think we definitely need to
Help me
know
or get out of my head. It's
why
your life, Sam.
I have
I
blood
just
all
live
over
here.
my shirt and as I've been. I mean, we know why we passed out, but we definitely need answers. There's no way we can just go on about this with no answers. I'm sure we're gonna get those answers. Hopefully.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter. I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt. I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
That's not what I was looking at.
Ethan and his parents. I'm guessing that's his sister. He always thought they'd run the bar together. I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
We're gonna get a memory? We didn't get a memory from it. Okay, I thought we were gonna go into our mind.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened.
Well, I definitely think we got into a fight in some
I
way,
ended
shape, or
up drinking
form.
alone. So who brought that second glass?
Okay.
Ugh. Did I do this?
Dude, this stuff is all smashed. Dude, if people
Sorry,
saw
Nick.
us do this, people are gonna hate us even more after coming back to town. Oh, we can play? Bet. No way I can actually just sit and play Pac-Man, dude. I can't move with the D-pad. I actually gotta move with the stick. Okay. So guys, this is gonna be the next 17 hours of stream. Is just us playing Pac-Man. So. Oh. Hey, chill. Oh, I'm gonna get cornered here. I'm getting cornered here. Yep. Yeah, this is the rest of the stream now. I remember. I don't know. I'm sure other people had it. I used to have a plug and play that had a whole bunch of old like arcade games on it and stuff, and Pac-Man obviously being like the biggest name when it comes to. I should not be here. This is a bad place. That I just remember having that. And playing, you know, a ton of it. Yeah, we at least had to clear one level. We at least had to clear one level,
Chasing
So,
and being chased. By
hey, we got a
ghosts.
trophy for that? Waka waka. Nice, nice. Play an old favorite. Nice. I'm glad there's a trophy for that called Waka Waka. That's great. Yeah, but I remember I had a bunch of old plug and plays. This is like before I got my first console. My first console I ever got was actually a GameCube, um, the purple one, and I had a lot of plug and plays. This is Spider-Man plug and play, the old Pac-Man games, the SpongeBob one even. It was
It might
definitely
have fallen
something.
off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night. Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that? These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
Seeing Anna again threw me for a loop so much that I didn't even ask her about the circumstances of Nick's death, but afterwards I got the feeling that it was for the better. Admit that packing up and leaving town would make perfect sense, but I can't not now. Not until I get to the bottom of this. Yeah, I feel like if we were to just pack up and leave already, that would just, I feel like more people would even hate us. Apparently, since I don't know what we did, but we did something that we're definitely going to regret. Is there more clues I can see? Can't go out, okay. Nothing else here I'm seeing. Other than the second glass that we already saw. Okay. The mop. Okay, we can go back here. Yeah. Any of these drinks I can interact with? Not sure. I can't go back even. Okay. Right, what are we missing here, guys? If I were a detective, which I am not, where would I look? Dartboard. Bergman, enjoying the game? Good and creepy? Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's definitely interesting. I wouldn't... not too creepy yet. It's definitely... I mean, there's like weird elements and stuff, and weird and unusual is right up my alley. If there's a game out there that's weird and just weird and more weird, it's right up my alley. So it's definitely got my attention so far. It's got me intrigued, which I think is the best thing a game can do early on is keep your attention, like make you want to like know more. So. The only thing I'm confused on is what am I looking for now? Figure out what happened last night. Yeah, I had a panic attack early in the hotel room. Was it dehydration, grief, the shock of being in Basswood, finding blood on my shirt didn't help? Something happened last night, but I still can't remember anything. I've always been able to trust my own memories, my own mind. It can't let me down now. I just had to retrace my steps and piece together what happened. Bergerman, I'm building up a queue of spooky/horror games I might want to explore. Not to make play some good one. Horror's right up my alley, Bergerman. So I might have to throw a few on that list for you. I mean, one horror game that's coming out in October for sure. There's actually a couple. I like I said, October is going to be a stacked month for us. There's going to be the A Quiet Place game. Good or bad, I'm gonna check it out. I think it'd be fun to check out on stream. I think that's like a $30 game. It's all about being quiet and sneaky. So I'm gonna check it out. Good or bad, I'm gonna play it. And then of course the Silent Hill 2 remake, I think is the biggest one coming out in October. Definitely gonna pre-order that one. And if you've never played Silent Hill at all, I think that'd be a good way to step into it. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Those are two big ones. I know there is also the Thing game is getting a rematch. I'm not sure when that is coming out. Um, Definitely want to check that one out as well. Yeah, Dead Rising remake. That's right. Yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. There's just so many games coming out. So in like the next like month or two, it's honestly hard to keep track of. And I think the Dead by Daylight just came out. I think tomorrow or sometime this week. Um, is getting the casting of Frank Stone game as well. So the thing from the Xbox, I don't know if it's an Xbox game. I'm assuming it was on an Xbox. It released in 2002, I believe the Thing game did. So based off of the horror movie, which is great by the way, one of the best horror movies you could watch. But definitely something. One second. Let me check real quick. I want to check real quick in my list of games right here while we're sitting here for a moment. Oh, I mean, Burger Man. If you haven't played Alan Wake, or if you enjoy at least watch people play Alan Wake, I would definitely highly recommend Alan Wake in the month of October because Alan Wake 1 was great, and Alan Wake 2 is one of my favorite games I've played in the last, I'd say, 10 years at least. Um, I really, really enjoyed those games. Even if not for stream, just in your own time, would recommend playing those at some point because they're just for me they're right up my alley of just wacky and weird. Oh yeah, and Until Dawn is getting a remake. I don't really think that game needed a remake because I always thought it looked good. But if someone's never played it, Until Dawn is getting the remake as well. And Until Dawn is one of my favorite games as well. One of my favorite horror movies of all time. I can watch it over and over. Seen it 50 or 60 times. I've only seen it maybe probably about five times. And yeah, I agree. I there's not really anything bad I can say about
You might have fallen
that
off the
movie.
table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Some of the best practical effects in horror of all time, and it still stands up to this day. Enjoyed watching me play for sure. Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun, especially going into it and not knowing there's blood right here. I can't check it out or anything. Um, what else can I piece together? Oh, this maybe? Broken clock.
What knocked this clock off the pillar? It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Ain't no quay. Ain't no quay. Burger Man, that game needs a remake. Yeah, I know. It was very wild. Quay, thank you so much for the raid. How did the games go? Welcome in, everyone. You guys are doing well today. Just want to address for all the people coming in, I am still a little bit sick today, so if you hear coughing or if I'm not as energetic as I maybe can be sometimes, I'm not so not 100%, but I wanted to get back and stream anyways because I missed you guys and missed the streaming. So we were playing a new game. We're playing Twin Mirror. It's been interesting so far. Talking about, I didn't even realize you were saying, yeah, I'm hiding it. So decent. I'm trying. I feel a lot better today than I was the past few days. But the main thing is I got to catch up on sleep. Where I have not been able to sleep very well. So I think I'm rocking about 4 hours of sleep right now. But Quay, how have you been? How was the games? Obviously, if you got to, you know, eat, leave, do all your after stream care stuff, I understand. Quay hit 600 followers today. They grow up so fast. Just yesterday, I remember when Quay had 10 followers. They grow up so fast, man. No, honestly, seriously, congratulations. There's not many other people that I would. There's not many other people on the list that I would say that deserve it more or equally. You definitely deserve it. You've put a lot of time into this, and it's good to see that it's paying off. Whole Target, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, it's been a week since I've streamed, so hopefully everyone's had a good week. Since last Monday, I think it's been. Everyone's been doing well. If you're unfamiliar with this game, if you guys want to run down real quick of what we're doing, we are Sam, who has come back to her small town that we used to live in after 2 years. So I'm gonna spoiler alert. I guess I say had spoiler alert. We're coming back after 2 years, and our friend has passed away. Best friend that we haven't talked to in 2 years, and there's a lot of people in town, hate us for leaving all that time ago, and some people are, still friendly, and we're coming back, and we're kind of figuring out what exactly happened. And we also woke up after our first night coming back with blood all over our shirt, and we passed out. And we don't know what exactly happened. So we're back at the scene, and we're trying to put some clues together on what may have happened. It's a very interesting game so far. Very heavy rain vibes.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. What a mess. Hope this wasn't me. Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
You can just double inspect, make sure there's nothing else I can check out here. I wouldn't want to miss anything. So nice to meet good people through watching Quake. Yeah, I agree. I mean, ever since starting streaming, I've met so many cool people, whether that's through, PK streams, my own streams, or watching your guys' streams. Just kind of like the whole like circle of people is it's been really great. Double check back here and make sure there's nothing on the ground that I didn't look at and check. Alright, let's see. I feel like I've almost looked at everything, but I'm still missing one thing that I can look at apparently. Don't know what that would be. Maybe eventually it'll show up and I can figure out what happened here. Oh, the hat.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Okay. So we got the hat. We said we need more clues? What other clues could I need? I can't like look at that either. Okay. What is that on the table there? Is this just like a salt or pepper shaker? I can't look at that. Okay. Huh. Don't know what else I could look at here. We can inspect
Could be
this
the
some
same
more.
blood that was on my shirt. The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
Press R1 to go into the Mine Palace. We're going in, boys. We're going into the Mine Palace. Let's go.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
Oh, this is gonna be trippy. I gotta form out how things like all played out.
My memory ends here. But there's 2 glasses.
Okay.
Who was here with me?
Okay, well, we'll start here. We'll play it back. Retrace our steps.
I was drinking on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously.
There was a number of people here that did not like us, so there's a number of people we could have gotten into a fight with.
If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Okay. So, where did the conflict go? Where did it end? Okay. Well, let's start here. Towards the pillar? Oh my god, I don't know. Entrance. Towards the
Something
pillar.
hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A
Yeah.
person thrown into the pillar would do it. Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
I would not be able to figure this out, like, in my mind at all. I'm just gonna say that right now. There's no way. The bar, the jukebox, the stage.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Yeah, I feel like that's got to be involved in some way. And then
The jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow. Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
I mean, that is around where the hat ended up near the jukebox, so that would make sense.
The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly.
Yeah, that would suck if that was the case. It also wouldn't make I mean, the card was over in that area, so I don't think that plays out.
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
I feel like this one is the one that makes the most sense with the way that it plays out. Could be wrong, but it feels right. And then there's where the hat fell, yeah. That seems like everything kind of just works out.
If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess.
Okay, so you're saying...
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
No, the hat didn't end up there.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. The person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Okay, where else can we go? Can we go onto the stage?
Not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
That falls there. And then into the stage and messes up everything there. Yeah, okay. So let's do this one. Let's play this one out. It's that... We knock over the clock, but he doesn't lose his hat over there, though, either, does he? The hat falls there instead, which doesn't...
This doesn't fit with the thing I found.
Okay. So...
One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of two people fighting.
And that wouldn't play out either. Okay. Alright, well...
Looks like...
This is
the memorial board.
This is the only one that plays out in the sense that his hat would end up over here. The other, not this one. The first one we did is the only one where his hat ended up in the right spot near the jukebox.
Is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow.
But then it doesn't explain the stage. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. Let's just do the Dennis version.
I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. I have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Hey, who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch?
Oh, we're getting everything playing out now, huh? Yep.
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at the...
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell.
So,
What I know for sure
that guy was
is
trying to
if
say
it's
that
Ethan,
Nick
he
wasn't
may
as
not be
nice
happy to
as
find you here. So
you
I
know,
strongly suggest you leave.
people suggest.
And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in. Time to leave if you're leaving.
We'll stay. We'll confront
You'll
this.
want to apologize. Trust me.
God damn. Sam? You're not here to rob me, right?
Disarray, how's it going? Welcome in.
Ethan, no, I'm not here to rob you.
Oh, good. I won't have to break your legs.
I'm here to apologize about last night.
Ah, I thought that might be the case. Don't sweat it. This place gets busted up once a month.
Sounds rough.
I guess it is what it is. Buy a bar, you gotta run a bar, you know? I'll take cleaning up your dumbass mess over dealing with family any day.
Ethan, did anything weird happen last night?
Well, you and Dennis beat the crap out of each other, and then you left. And now I gotta clean it up. Don't worry about it.
I feel like the blood on my shirt.
No one's on their best
What I feel like the guy wasn't bleeding enough for all that blood to be on my shirt like that. I feel like there might be more to that. I don't know.
She wants to be called Kayla now.
Ruining her life.
Just Ray, I hope you're doing good today.
Dropped out of school. Life of a heathen.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, and I feel like she makes most of them. Sam, I got a lot of your mess to clean up. So if you could, leave.
I got places to be anyways. See you around, Ethan.
Yeah, sorry about the mess you're gonna have to clean up, man. It's it happens. It's like you said, you signed up for the job, so. Downtown Basswood. First day back and we already got into a fight. Starting things off right, Sam. Starting things off right.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't drop it. I still have time before meeting Anna. Might as well ask if anyone saw Dennis.
Oh, Dennis, how's your face feeling, dude, after getting punched? That you, Joan.
Now doesn't seem like the best time to bother her.
But we're gonna do it anyways.
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. Any word on my dad? Did you really look into it?
I haven't found anything yet. I don't think.
Let me know if you find anything. Please. I feel like I need something. It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And just... when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't...
Hazel, welcome in. How's it going?
I don't know. I don't see this place.
Hope you're doing well
or
today.
these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well, that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for
Is that
listening.
a twerking tater? That it is. That it be.
I got grown-up stuff.
That it do be.
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So, we're both busy.
Also, just because I'm really bad at doing this and always saying this,
since she got older by
for anyone
6
new
years
here
and
that
just 2.
came in through the raid, my name is Miguel. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We like to play a lot of horror games and a lot of story-heavy games here. So, figured I should just say that just in case, because I tend to forget.
A statue honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now. Religion's kind of like genetics. If your parents had it, you probably do too.
Knox, welcome in. Hi, I'm new. That's crazy. Hope you're doing well, Knox.
Losing his legs seemed like the end of him, but he bounced back. And he's a rock. Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
They might have given me a bit of a welcome back.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably
That's a
know
tough
better
one,
than
man.
me.
Knox doing good. How are you? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'm glad to be back. It's been a week since we last streamed, so I'm just glad to be here streaming today.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I can just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight.
I appreciate that, Knox. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
Too poor to stay, too poor to leave. That's how it be, huh?
Remember when this whole celebration used to be twice as big? Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse we all keep kicking. Why do we even bother with this?
Hey, this place is nice, you know?
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
I was gonna say no.
You are many things, but not doddering. Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
Like I said, I wonder. It seems like time passes differently when he's in the Mind Palace. For like everyone outside of the Mind Palace, it's just like not even a second goes by. But for us, you know, all this time is happening.
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling.
Silly Sam, how could you forget about that, man?
You really like to win, huh?
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's going to be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So,
All right, little judgy. I feel a little judgy there, but you know.
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using.
That's what we pinky swore on when she said we left after.
No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it.
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
We broke it, man. We broke it for sure. We left for 2 years after this.
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise, but...
I wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her, because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Oh, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but these last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. But look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis? No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings.
Yeah,
Like how
Dennis is
you
too
and
busy
Nick used to
icing
come
his
over
face
from
because
the
we
paper with
beat him
Anna
up,
every
man.
Friday.
He
You
deserved it,
always
though.
seem so happy.
He deserved it,
You,
100%.
Sam. How have you been doing?
It's been, well, you know cruise control? I've been on cruise control.
Ain't
Might
no
miss it
way
once
it's a
it's
Dez
gone.
right now.
Life rarely
Bro,
lets you
what the hell is
coast
this
for long.
game?
You look well.
This is
I've been better.
twin mirror.
Hungover this morning.
You know what's
Don't
good for
nod
that?
game that has
Coffee.
very mixed
I
reviews
know,
on it.
Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.
Yeah, twin mirrors. I got it while it was on sale. I've been wanting to check it out for a while. It's been on my list because I like the don't nod games. But some of the reviews are mixed on it, so that, like I said before, that kind of made me more interested in checking it out because I feel like when things are kind of mixed, it's like I really want to check it out for myself. Punishers was hella good aside from the gameplay. That makes sense.
Not very inspired.
Coffee.
That's a good one.
My soul is like your coffee. It's black naturally, but with enough milk. Almost drinkable. Almost. Yeah, I'm hoping that this week I'm gonna have a chance to be more present at everyone's stream because where I've been just not feeling like doing much of anything. I've not had a chance to catch many streams or like even just see people stream. I've kept a few of the streams open in tabs, but I haven't had a chance to really sit down and properly focus on people's streams, and that's kind of sucked over the past week. But hopefully now, getting back into the groove of things, I can catch up on everyone's streams and see what you guys have been playing because I haven't really had the opportunity to this week or last week, I should say. All right, who else can we talk to here? Can I go this way actually?
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around.
Okay. Dead end.
Must have
Okay.
seen Dennis.
Okay. That answers that question. Daz, thank you so much for the 19 months. This game looks kind of clunky in the best way. It's very Heavy Rain-esque, which is another reason why I wanted to. I mean, this is a PS4 game. I think it came out in 2020, but it's had its few janky moments. But I am interested in like the actual story part. Gameplay wise, it's a little janky. It's got that Heavy Rain stuff going on. But I'm interested in the story so far. I think that's gonna keep me intrigued enough. And it's a fairly short game as well, so. One thing I'm not a fan of, though, is these surprisingly long loading screens in between. Not a fan of all these loading. I feel like there's been a lot of loading screens. And not very seamless either. Just cut straight to black. Some of them have been really long.
Yo, get out the way.
We gonna have a problem, dude?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. Asshole.
That's enough.
You know you can walk around me, dude. Lucky I didn't want to make it mess
both
in
at the
you.
wake. I should talk to them.
Dude, 50% off, dude.
Not uncommon for miners to end up in those once they get black lungs.
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your, condition?
I have a condition?
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestines starts to dissolve, and your half-digested food starts to leak out into your blood. I'm
Excuse
trying to
me?
find something for
What,
it.
excuse
It doesn't
me?
help. Can't hurt.
What condition are you talking about that I
Glad
have?
someone took over this old drugstore. Can you imagine? This town without a pharmacy would be like, well, me with a hole in my gut. I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
What are your options? Listen to her or punch her in the face?
Talking to you, Tara?
Yeah, nice.
Oh, yes.
Nice talk.
Always.
Alright. Uh-huh. Okay. Candy bowl.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Yeah, I got to hear all about it secondhand. Really not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys. But you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
Yeah, suggesting I take nothing. Got it.
Pill pusher who doesn't want to push pills. That's a new one.
Everything is poison. All that matters is the dose. Now you have
That's
a
very
good
true.
one, young man.
That's very true.
Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
I have to ask, why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Sure thing. What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
No one's helped me about Dennis. No one knows where he's at. Alright, if I was a douchebag like Dennis, where would I be?
The perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that.
What do we have here?
So don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you have to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things.
It's weird
like
that it gives me the option to like cut people short all these conversations. Cause I feel like it's better to always just listen rather than cutting short.
Where's you at?
I don't think there's no reason to really cut any of these conversations
Grounds
short.
you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Team got a 1 out of 5 on Eurogamer. Interesting. What are your initial thoughts? My initial thoughts are, it's got an interesting story. It's intrigued me enough to play like more because I'm a big story guy. But it's a clunky game, like you said. It's a clunky game, and one thing I will say about I guess the like animation, I will say, is Don't Nod always has a... It's the same thing that like the original Life is Strange had, is that there's a very... the mouth movements, I guess is what... The facial expressions is the best way to put it, is not great. It's lacking badly in that sense. But otherwise, so far, I'm having an okay time with it. I don't have any like major complaints about it. It's just it's still, I guess, kind of early to tell. But so far it's okay. Because it's not really a big. It's like Life is Strange in terms of things where it's like I don't need the gameplay doesn't have to be wild or crazy for me to like it, because I'm not going in for the gameplay. I'm going in for the story. So as long as this story keeps me intrigued enough to want to continue, that's enough for me. Because I did get it on sale. I got it for $8, so if the story keeps me intrigued all the way till the end of the game, that's worth the $8 for me.
Betting there'll be a few more cups before she leaves. Some things never change.
Sam! Glad you came.
Of course. I said I would.
I can still be glad about it. So, I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
I was so wasted at that point, it's all just a big, heavy blur.
Yeah. After saying I didn't want to drink, I went home and drank.
Banishers had
Long
wonky
night.
facial animations. I dealt with it because the writing was excellent. Yeah, I feel
We
like you
all
can
deal
give
with
some
stress in
leeway
our
to
own
some
ways.
things as long as the story's
I
okay. I
apparently
mean,
hate Dennis.
for me,
Speaking
if I'm not
I
interested
haven't
in the
seen
story in the
him
game,
today.
no matter how great the
Afraid your
gameplay is, it's
powerful will wake him up?
definitely gonna dampen my experience quite a bit because I feel like for me the story is the most important
I'm
thing.
working on an article on how
For
nature does its best to
anything,
reclaim
so
the land after a strip
definitely
mine
the thing
operation.
that's the most important to me.
Why are you looking for Dennis? I can tell something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on. Tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in. She might slow me down. Or try to involve the cops. She might do those things, yes.
See, like this
or
conversation
she
here
might
interests
be
me because
someone-
it's like our inner voice, but it's not us that's our inner voice. It's like some other person, and this whole conversation is happening in our mind at a different pace than the real time is happening. So that like little things like that. It's like I'm curious to see like how these things are going to play out,
who you can trust.
and learn more
Who can
about
help.
why we even have this going on in our head. Tell her or hide it. Tell her or hide it. Okay. Let's tell her. Kill her. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, tell her. Yeah. Let's tell her.
I woke up today and my shirt was covered in blood.
Blood? What happened?
I don't know. Last night, pills and alcohol mixed. It's all a blur. That's why I'm looking for Dennis.
Have you tried the Basswood Jungle? He likes to work weekends.
No, not yet. I'll do that right now.
Sam, is there anything I can do to help? Oh, nah. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Oh, Sam. What have you done?
He really just got up and left. He's like, all right, cool. Got the information I need. See you later. That's why. This guy's a bit of a jerk. Yeah, people at the town are not the biggest fans of Sam. Sam is got a bit of a mixed reputation, just like this game does, apparently. A lot of people are like, yeah, Sam's a really cool guy. And other people are like, Sam, you suck. You ruined this town and you left us for 2 years. Why are you coming back here? You're the worst. So, it's just kind of like... he's no one's favorite. I'll say that. He's no one's favorite. So...
Still gotta check the Basswood Jungle. Hopefully Dennis is working today.
Here we go. Let's check it out. What's the worst that could happen? I'm sure Dennis is going to be an understanding guy.
Locked.
Typical.
I should check the back.
We're just going to break in?
My. Look what we got here.
Oh, these bums
Is that
again.
Sam Higgs? Trying to get back in a newspaper game?
Okay, buddy.
I thought you got the message last night. Of course, it was hard to tell.
Where's that cop? Where's that cop of ours that was on the side of the road? Where's he at? Where's that cop at?
Look, fellas.
You know, Basswood can be a dangerous place.
Dangerous place.
Before
I
something
didn't know
bad
Quaid voice in this game. Stay as long as I want, buddy.
I'll leave when I'm good and ready.
Just make it sooner rather than later.
Declan's right down the street.
Watch yourself while you're in Basswood, because we'll be watching you.
Yeah, keep on watching, buddy. Keep on watching. These guys, dude. These guys and their little posse, man. You sure do got a purty mouth on you. These guys, man. Check this door first. Nope. Alright. Yeah, whoop his butt. I can feel the tension. You should. Ain't no way. That guy doesn't deserve it.
Been a while. This place used to be my home, or at least felt like it. Where is Dennis?
Bro,
He should be
we really liked Pac-Man so much. First is the Pac-Man arcade game, and someone did post-it notes, like sticky notes of Pac-Man on the wall. Oh, Dennis, where you at, buddy? Ready to get punched in the face again, huh? You hiding somewhere? You scared? Oh!
Dennis.
Dennis, buddy. You're not my buddy, but Dennis. Remember when I said there was a lot more blood on my shirt than just from the punches we threw? That's what I'm thinking, man.
Did I?
This is not looking good for us, Sam. Yeah, I think Dennis. No, I think Dennis is fine. I think he's okay. I think it's just it's like a paper cut, you know. Just needs a band-aid. We were framed, I bet. Someone's clearly trying to frame us.
You can think through any problem. Sam, no, don't think about it. Focus on me. Keep going. You got this. Don't give up, Sam. You almost
we just gotta focus. We just gotta focus.
Keep going. You got this.
I don't appreciate the game trying to blind me every 3 seconds.
Sam, no. Don't think about that. Don't let it in.
Oh, I didn't. I was trying to
Don't give
focus.
up, Sam. You almost have it.
I clicked the wrong button. They were like sitting in front of each other, so I couldn't tell which button was for which. We good? Sam, you're okay, dude. We're chilling.
This is Dennis's office. There must be some clues around.
I don't know if we should be sticking around here, dude. If someone walks in right now, there's no way we're explaining ourselves out of this. I mean, we don't have blood on us, so, you know,
Together, you can solve this.
that kind of, you know,
Figure this out
helps us,
before
but, like,
Dennis dies.
also doesn't.
It overwhelms you. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this? Blood sprayed on the desk from the injury, but I need more to go on. The chair is pretty far away from the desk, but I don't think that's important. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this? Blood all over the monitor. Not much to go on. I need something useful.
What more can we focus on here? I can only look this far. There's blood on the wall. It goes all the way on the wall over here too, to my right. Is that right? Yeah, look at that. Let's look at this again.
What kind of weapon did this? Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go? The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun. His gun is gone. He had it earlier. Where did it go? The shooter used Dennis's gun, but I didn't have it this morning. And how did I get the blood on me? The blood has been... Sam, stop it. Come back to reality. But You didn't do anything. Dennis was already dead when you arrived, can't you see? Dennis was shot, and you don't even own a gun. How could you have done it? All you did was move his body, which is how your shirt got stained. Think about it, Sam.
Ain't
Calm
no
down and
Quay.
think.
I don't know how, but I think Quay is involved with what happened to Dennis. It only makes sense.
You're right. I can see it. I have the complete picture now.
I have the complete picture now. All right, let's see what exactly happened then. Are we gonna see who actually shot Dennis, or are we gonna just see that it happened? Because who would want Dennis dead? I mean, Dennis was kind of a douchebag, but who would want him, like, dead is the thing. Whoever it was, he wasn't afraid. He wasn't afraid of him. Someone that he knew, someone that he trusted, someone he even handed his gun over to. And I highly doubt he would have handed the gun over to us after the fight that we just had. So. So when we turned him over, that's how we got the blood on our shirt. That explains the blood that we saw when we woke up. Because we tried to go there initially and apologize after the fight.
The blood on the shirt was Dennis's, but I didn't kill him. I found him dead. Blackout drunk, panicked. I stumbled to my car. Luckily, I ended up back at the hotel and not wrapped around a pole. Now, I know I didn't do it. The police, though, may not feel the same way.
Yeah, this is not going to look good to the police. This is going to look terrible.
I need to find out why Dennis was killed. It may have something to do with Nick. Dennis's computer is still signed in. Seems like a good place to start. Emails between Nick and Dee. They're talking in codes. Nothing stated clearly. They didn't want to risk anyone learning of their meetings. Smart. Someone was watching. Whatever Nick was looking into seemed big, but he said it fizzled out. Puzzle comes together.
Weird, man.
Dennis
Very
was reading
weird.
everyone's emails. He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter. And that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick left in his office and check Walter's computer. They have to have something for me to go on. Nick must have left some notes behind somewhere. And Walter also might have something on Nick's work. I should look around.
I don't think I need to go back into these desks, but it doesn't hurt to check, you know?
If I had the code, I could get in here.
Oh, no way, we need a code, okay.
Valid question. Still not sure. Nick's computer is missing. Took it home to work or stolen? The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them. Nick wouldn't mind if I kept this, for old time's sake.
Just gonna take the picture, you know, just take a, you know, nothing suspicious or crazy about
The only thing
that.
she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them.
Oh yeah, we already looked at, okay. Okay, we need to figure out this, this code. Is there anything over here that would have indicated code anywhere?
There's a lot of junk in here, but none of it is useful to me. You didn't deserve this. No one deserves this. Walter always treated us like family.
password. Well, the password is clearly it's clearly
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password.
yeah, what would that be? It's gotta be like his cat's name or something, huh? Is that what it is?
Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place. Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place. Walter was never tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him. There's a good chance there's a clue in his office. Just reminders. Nothing that could be used as a password. She used to be the office administrator ages ago. A photo Walter took of his first desk on his first day of work. Nick inherited it. Walter had this article framed after he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul. Wouldn't surprise me if he said it as his password.
Is that what we're gonna try? Try Basswood.
And I'm in.
Wow.
Let's see what
Okay.
secrets you got.
I was surprised that actually worked. I'm sure there's other ones we probably could have found, but we'll take it.
Mostly standard so far. By the book. I see why Walter wasn't worried.
Car found against a tree surrounded by debris. Fire started at or after the impact and burned out with Nicholas Waldron in the driver's seat. Skid marks on the other traces suggested the driver was startled by an animal and exited the road at high speed. Yeah, but Joan, his daughter doesn't believe
Nick
that.
would never drive without his seatbelt on. And he always kept his window open.
Seatbelt not on, windows were rolled up.
The car really burned, though that's very uncommon in most crashes. So, Walter got
Yeah,
the police.
the daughter thinks that there's some foul play
Nick was
involved.
supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him. And his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong.
It's not like him.
Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do. I think it's time I check Nick's office. Hope he still leaves his notes out. He loves all his first editions, but Alice in Wonderland always came out on top. That was just after Anna came on, and we really were a small clan.
I didn't find anything for that would indicate a code, did I? I don't think. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I
No,
doubt
say-
I'll stumble on it. I
Yeah.
should keep looking.
It's worth a try. Make sure there's nothing else here that we saw or could see. 2341. Don't forget. Okay. 2341.
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it. I should keep looking.
Is that really not it? 2341. Is there other things we can look at? Double check around here. Diary.
4 digits. Wonder if that's the new code for the archives. 4 digits. Wonder if that's the new code for the archives.
3121. 3121. Let's try it. 3121.
Thanks, Bug. Your obsessive snooping pays off.
Look at us go. What do we got here?
Nick always kept extensive records of his work. He was almost obsessive. How could there be so little information regarding his last investigation? Nick was looking into the impact the closure of the mine had on Basswood. What was he looking for? Nick was traveling all over. Train tickets, hotel bills, out of state even. He was tracking something, or someone. Nick had a contact. Same name as in the email. He was onto something big. What Nick was looking into was something big and dangerous.
Yeah,
It's why he was so careful.
Yeah, he got himself into some trouble. I think that trouble led to his death.
So, did you come to the logical conclusion to this mess we're in? Just a hint. We should get out of town immediately.
I mean, we definitely should, but he tried to tell us and he didn't. He called us, and we didn't pick up that day.
Dennis tried to talk to me about Nick, and that's what got him killed. Exactly. Like I said, you should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him. 2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know. Changed decade-long habits? I need to go to the crash site. Just remember, if you're right...
Sam? What's happening? Dennis. That's Dennis. What happened? Is he...
No, it's not what it looks like.
Listen to me.
I just said if someone showed up here, it's gonna look really bad on us. Dennis is dead. I think she realizes that.
You need to be here with me and listen to what
I don't think we need to tell her that.
Oh my god, no. It's... How could this happen?
He died last night. Hours ago. Not much we can do right now. He asked me to meet him here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Your bloody shirt was clearly from this. That means you were here yesterday. It links you to the crime scene. And you've been running around town all morning asking about Dennis. It won't look good. We need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did at first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened. It's the right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point. Someone is gonna find him eventually. Involving the police would only slow us down. I'll be more efficient on my own. Efficient and possibly friendless. You've already trusted Anna once. I suggest you keep on that road.
So either let her call if we call the cops, once again, they're gonna think that we did it. If we leave right now, someone, like I said, someone eventually might find them. But I feel like we need that time. If we have the cops on us now, we're not gonna get anywhere about this search, about finding out what truly happened. We're leaving right now, dude.
Anna, no. They'll want to interrogate me, and we'll never find out who did this.
What's wrong with you? How could you be so cold?
We can't make him not dead. What we do now will decide if we can find out what really happened. Trust me.
I'm not comfortable with this. But if you insist, we'll just leave him.
Also,
I'm not saying
whoever did this might.
I'm not saying it's like a great decision, but
The crash?
it's a better decision that we can make in this moment.
Sam, I'm not sure this is a good idea, going on your own like that.
I'd like you to come with me. Whatever I find, I don't want to face it alone.
Let's go to the crash site. We don't have a second to lose.
Start fitting some of these puzzle pieces together and finally figuring out what exactly happened here.
Here we are.
It barely looks like anything happened.
It's been a week, but we'll find something. I know we will.
Is it okay if I stay here? I don't think I'm ready to...
Sure. I doubt I'll be good company anyway.
You mean you're over-focused to the point of non-reactive thing? I remember. Especially how you always end up being right, somehow. I hope. I don't know what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, me neither. This is the place.
The crash site.
Nick, I'll get to the bottom of this. First, gather the clues. Cold, hard,
Get to the
plain
bottom.
facts.
It's the final thing I
It's the
do.
only way I'll know what really happened.
But before that, I'm going to leave you guys on a cliffhanger because we're going to end right here. We're about nearly 3 hours into this game. So far, I will say, like I told Des earlier, I am interested in this story, and I think the story is the biggest part of a game for me. As long as the story can grab me, then I can have fun with it. And so far, the story has me intrigued. I want to know what happened to Dennis. I want to know what happened to Nick, in this crash, because it seems more happened to it than him just having a normal crash. It seems like he was involved with something that got him in trouble. Same thing with Dennis, and I want to know what happened. So hopefully we can figure that out on Wednesday.